Hello, welcome to a special edition of CTL's Teaching Tidbits. I'm Sarah Hoiland, Professor of Sociology in Behavioral and Social Sciences and Chair and Coordinator of the Service Learning and Civic Engagement Committee. And with me today I have Isatou Batchilly, Hostos alum, who's going to speak to us a little bit about her experiences with service learning and civic engagement at Hostos. So Isatou, thank you so much for coming. Isatou is visiting us from Washington, D.C., where she's currently enrolled at Howard University. Can you tell us a little bit about the service learning projects you did at Hostos and how this has impacted you?
I've attended 2 service learning projects, one with Professor Hoiland in Sociology 101, and that was in my second semester at Hostos. That project actually really impacted my life a lot. Before taking the class, I knew I wanted to do something that would enable me to be involved in the community, to help people, but I quite didn't know what major or what exactly I would do. So going to the senior citizen center and conversating with the seniors and them addressing the issues they face in their communities, I was able to explore certain issues and generate an interest in addressing that and actually helping to make changes. So that helped me to discover certain things that, oh, I want to do this. I want to be involved in the community. I want to be involved in politics or in governmental work that would actually design policies to address these issues. And that was really remarkable. Also, conversating with them, it's not like I'm just there to help them, but also I learned while I was there. And that's what makes service learning beautiful to me.
So can you describe that capstone experience and the service learning project?
So I took Capstone Bronx is Beautiful with Professor Kesari last semester, and I did the class. Service learning was incorporated in the class, so we had to go out in the community. I did 2 service learning projects. One, I attended Mother UN, which is Mother United Nations, where all students from all over the world attend and discuss global issues. And I also attended PARTS, which is Part of the Solution, an organization based in the Bronx. I tried to compare both experiences, and I chose PARTS over the Mother United Nations because it allowed me to actually make an impact, like an imminent impact in my community. When I was there, I was peeling carrots, cutting tomatoes, and I was like, okay, this is just a regular thing to do. But when I thought about the reasoning behind that I'm actually doing this to feed a homeless person or someone in need, that thought was what makes the job or the work I did there very fulfilling and remarkable. That even after cutting the tomatoes and when the meal was prepared, and I saw vulnerable people working in parts, and while they were eating, conversating, the smiles on their face really touched me. And I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be in the community to help, to uplift others who need my help. But while in that process, I'm also learning through their experiences, through what they share with us, and also discovering issues that we should address in our community.
Wonderful. Can you describe how these service learning and civic engagement experiences has shaped or informed your experience at Howard?
When I had the opportunity to actually go out again in the community to make changes, I was one of the first people to volunteer, I want to go, because I already experienced what being out in the community means, seeing that you actually making impact on other people's life means to me, it makes me happy and it completes me as a person. thanks to the initial experience I had at Hostos, I'm now willing to go out over and over again and be involved in the community.
Is there anything that you could suggest to faculty who are perhaps thinking about whether or not they want to adopt service learning, whether or not they want to sort of pilot a project in their class, and or for students who are considering registering for designated service learning and civic engagement courses?
I would suggest like faculty members who are trying or who are being a little skeptical to add service learning in their courses, I would say add it, because you're not only allowing students to be involved in the community, but you're also helping them or allowing them to gain certain skills that they can apply even outside of the class. So the class can help them discover their love for helping others, or the love for, being involved in their community. Some of them might not know until they actually experience it. Because no matter, even if you're a straight A student, even if you excel in all your classes, if you're not involved in your community, your knowledge is still scarce. Because employers right now, or scholarship offers, are not only looking at grades, but students who are involved in the community, students who are making changes, students who are taking initiatives. So I would suggest that professors should adapt to it, and especially Hostos. It took people like the community to build this institution. So allowing students to go outside and represent one of the key values of Hostos is essential, I believe.
Isatou, thank you so much. I think it's really important to have student voices as we investigate best practices and high impact practices at Hostos. So, one thing I'll just close with is, I think what service learning does for me as a faculty member is it takes down a lot of the traditional barriers between faculty and students. So those hot summer days when we were walking over to Patterson Senior Center, we were having casual conversations. Students in the class that had never spoken to each other were now chit-chatting on their way down the block. I was talking to different students on the way there than I was on the way back. And some of the traditional barriers and hierarchies just kind of leave when one leaves the classroom with their students. And so, I just want to highlight that as one way to do service learning. I know Professor Kasari also went to POTS with students on a number of occasions. And so, the importance of context and sort of disrupting the traditional power dynamics, I think, is a huge benefit of service learning. So thank you so much for making the trip from Washington, D.C., and for sharing your experiences with us. And thank you to CTL for all of your assistance with recording the video. Stay tuned for more teaching tidbits.